Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber coming back at you with it's not a mystery beer. This is Soul Artisan Ales. It is their peach smoosh, I believe, if I remember correctly. Soul Artisan Ales. Now, they're now known as Separatist beer place or something. So yeah, this is peach smoosh. It was canned on 7/28/17, so that makes this 4.5 years old. A little under 4.5 years old. And so the deal with this is Matt gave me some beers. Matt from Mesa Beers gave me some beers. He's going on a little bit of a beer review hiatus kind of thing. And he was just like, here, take some of these beers. And so if I remember correctly, he got this beer because he wanted to do an April Fool's joke. It was probably like 2 or 3 years ago now. And so he acquired this can, and the whole point of it was to use the label, I think. And so it doesn't have a label. So we're going to review this. I know Soul was very adamant about rolling their cans. So this is basically, I don't know if it's a double IPA or just a single IPA, but roll your beers. I've got proper glassware. I've got proper outerwear, and I'm ready to do this. This is going to be the best beer that I ever review on this channel. Oh yeah. You see those huge chunks in there? You see all that sediment? Oh yeah. You see it? I think if we sat here for 10-15 minutes, it would separate, because I'm pretty sure that's what it does. And that's what it did when it was hyper fresh. So you know when your beer separates into two distinct things, that it's like super, the head is super soapy. Like bubble bath, kind of just like dissipated almost immediately, and it's already, I swirled it and it's already almost gone already. But yeah, so that looks like a fucking super haze IPA. Dark orange, almost a little bit brownish in the middle. And yeah, there's just fucking chunks for days in that thing. Yeah. That's why you have to roll the can, so that you get those chunks in the middle of the beer. And that they're not just all sitting on the bottom. Why would you want to miss out on the chunks? All right, well, let's see what it smells like. To be fair, it smells a bit oxidized. Not to be unexpected from almost a 4.5-year-old IPA. But it does have like this like freshness to it. I don't know if it's the actual like peach shit in there or what, but we're gonna taste it and find out. Thank you, Matt. Cheers. For a peach beer, it is very citrusy. Very like pithy citrusy. There's a little bit of oxidation in there, which you'd expect. But I'm not really getting any peach. A little disappointed. Is there like peach in the bottom, maybe? Like can you see all that peach in there? Like I'm surprised I'm not getting any peach with all that peach in there. I got maybe like a little bit of peachiness in there. Maybe. But it was more like a generic stone fruit. Like if you're gonna call your beer a peach beer, like like shouldn't it taste like peaches? I see what it was. You don't get the full peach experience unless you pour all of the chunks into the beer. That was my mistake. Like, if you're going to do that, make your glass big enough so that I can get a proper nose on it and I'm not filling it up to the top. Like, I want a little bit of room. I don't want my beer to be all the way to the top of the glass. There should be a 20-ounce glass. I'm a little disappointed. And I don't know. I mean, it's very innovative. I have to wash these clothes now. You should be making your glasses, if you're going to release beer like this, you should be making your glasses big enough so that you can do a proper swirl. Roll your can, obviously. But if I'm sitting here and I'm enjoying this beer, like, I need to, like, so let me get my thoughts together and then make the full point. If you're going to release a beer like this, and I have to roll the can in order to enjoy it properly, you should make your glass big enough so that if I drink a little bit of it, but I'm sitting here and I'm really enjoying it, like, I'm fucking loving this beer, you should make your glass big enough to where I can swirl it, because it's obviously going to settle. So I'm finding more fault with the glassware that's so released more than the beer, honestly, if I'm being honest. If I'm being absolutely 100% honest, I find more fault with the glassware than I do with the beer. Anyway, see, you get the nice, it's kind of like this, it's kind of like a salted ring around the rim, or a salted rim, I should say. I don't drink liquor that much, but it's kind of like a salted rim, except it's with the residue of whatever the fuck's in this beer. It's fantastic. I'm gonna throw up tonight. So yeah, go get some vintage soul peach smoosh. Oh, this beer is absolutely fantastic. I would not have rather, like, this might be the last review of the channel, because there's no better beer than this, and what's even the point? I don't feel good.